G'day, it's Daniel Reymer from the Farm Trader magazine. Today we're here with the HiSpec with Liam from Guiltry AgriZone. So Liam, the 4000 TDR.
So we've got the 4000 gallon tandem axle recessed here, so TDR standing for tandem axle recessed. 4000 gallon, clocking in at just under 19,000 litres. Got the 8-inch autofill arm here, equipped with your turbo fill, speeding your fill time up just a bit more efficiency out of your tank.
Yeah, minimising time sucking up so you can spend more time in the paddock.
Definitely.
Under this HiSpec machine, we've got some 750, 60, 30.5 tyres. Well, it's a decent sized tyre. It definitely makes pulling it easy in rolling terrain. Like you go up sharp hips, it's already higher, it pulls up pretty easy. And it's also steering axles, so that steering axle's through the controller in the cab. So this machine runs a power beyond sort of system, so it's got not taking no spools off the tractor, it's all on its own circuit, as you'll see on the other side. So the axles under the machine, they're individually sprung and they're rated to 30 tonne each, and they're 10-stud high-speed axles, and all 4 of them braked. So there's a lot of weight on this machine when it's full loaded, and these certainly are capable of towing it and stopping the tractor. Because you've got a tractor on the front, it takes a fair bit of stopping power. So currently on this machine they're running just an inverted splash plate. So Liam, what other options can we get on the back of this tanker?
Yeah, cool. So when we spec this tanker to come into New Zealand, we were very conscious about emissions moving forward. So standard spec is a reinforced door to allow you to attach a dribble bar up to 9 metres on this door. Most popular size about 7.5.
Yep.
Okay, and also trailing shoe brackets. So this machine can be fully equipped with a trailing shoe, as you see it here. So that's all pipe work, and that's all ready to go, just to bang it on and away you go.
So coming from the factory, you guys bring them in ready to go, so
Yep.
it adapts to everyone's needs and options.
For sure. So inside the barrel of this tank, every section itself will have a baffle section and an anti-implosion ring. So that'll A, help keep the load steady when you're not full or not quite empty, and B, stop you physically
Imploding the tank,
imploding the tank as well. Yeah, for sure.
Everyone's seen the YouTube videos of old things of
That's right,
tanks inverted, so
Gone are
one
the
of
days.
these shouldn't do that. Gone are the days.
Gone are the days is that.
And yeah, them baffles are real help. Starting and stopping too, you won't get sloshed the whole time.
For sure.
Makes it nice from the tractor and the operator all around, doesn't it?
For sure, especially operating at low speeds, it really helps.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, and just a rear stone trap in the back there too, and that just helps filter out the silt and stones of your load as it's blowing out. To the rear of this tank, we've got a few extra sets of lights on here too. Visibility is all important on the road these days. So a couple of strobes at the top, and then for working at night, good work light at the back there for when you do have that trailing shoe or dribble bar on the back.
So at the front here we got, as you can see, hydraulic jack stand. So that's standard with the machine, is it, Liam?
It is when you have the Digistar option. Yes.
When you have Digistar option, yep.
Especially on a tank over 3,500 gallon, it is standard.
Yeah, you want that because there's a lot of weight on that drawbar.
For sure.
And I see up here you got hydraulic rams for your suspension, hydraulic drawbar suspension.
Correct. Yep. Correct. That was an option added to these two tankers that the customer specifically asked for, and is an option on any tanker that we bring in, but standard is just your manual springs only. So here we have a Durup 14,000 litre vacuum pump. So standard on this machine would only be a 11,000 litre. We spec that up just to again improve your capacity and just a bit more efficiency out of your tank.
So this Durup pump also features a hydraulic pump changeover. So you don't have to get out the cab, it's all part of the Digistar system, and it also shuts off that pipe there to release the vacuum on your loading arm, so it'll release easier and it won't pull your pot up. So this machine's got air and hydraulic brakes, as you can see through these brake lines. So that's an optional extra, and this customer wanted it. Air brakes do provide a nice smooth braking, and that's assisted by the load sensing on it. So it won't slam the brakes on if you're empty, it'll gradually put them on, and same when they're full. It knows the amount of force required to slow it up nicely. And there's a nice clear sight gauge here, so you know how full or empty the tanker is when you're spreading. So this is the hydraulic bank with the Digistar system controls. That's for the controller and the monitor and the cavers, and they're all labelled here. So each valve corresponds to one different action of the tanker. And I don't think any tractor made has enough valves to cope with this. So it's a great system that they've gone to through the Digistar. There is an ISOBUS option available on these tankers. Your local sales representative will let you know about that when you want it. So the hydraulic valves are well protected under this nice cover, and right to the side of it here is a central greasing point. So a lot of grease nipples there, but they're all in one place, so very easy to get to, very easy to grease. That runs lines to wherever they need grease in the whole machine. So if you're after one of these high-spec tankers or want to know more, you contact your local Goodtrip Agri Zone warehouse, Liam. So you guys in the North Island, is it?
Yeah, so Goodtrip Agri Zone in the North Island, and in the South Island you can deal with Cochrane's of Canterbury for the same product.
Yeah, so it's sporting a nice red paint job. So yeah, it's been a pleasure to have a go with it today, Liam. Cheers for that.
Sunny Bay plenty turned it on today.
It did, luckily. And if you want to know more and check out the latest and greatest, farmtrader.co.nz, or check out the Farm Trader magazine.